Well, hello Virgo. I have Venus in Virgo, so I have some connection to you guys. I also kind of like the interesting connection between the idea that Libra, because I'm a Libra, I'm a double Libra, ruling planet is Venus, and my Venus is in Virgo, so I definitely am feeling the love. Also, I was born 3 weeks too late, so if I had been born in my due date, I would have definitely been smack dab in the middle of Virgo. And interestingly enough, while a lot of people know me as pretty, adventurous and exciting, and I'm actually pretty practical, which is an interesting, like when it comes to things like love and whatnot, I'm like super realistic. And so I guess that's my Venus in Virgo. Also, I tend to have a great love for the world and everything that's going on. It's a very practical thing. Love encompasses more than my romantic relationship. Love is, it's just who I am. Anyway, let's get started. I am new at this, and I'm using a different camera than I was before, and it's a little bit different angle here, so I'm going to try to work with it, but hopefully, maybe if I sit back a bit. Yeah, no, that's too far back. Okay, let's see. All right, we'll just stay a little lower to try to keep up with this. Okay, so I don't believe in gender. Their energies are male or female, and sometimes I say he, but that's just habit, and I wish I had like soap so I could like wash my mouth out with soap. Okay, I keep overusing that joke in my videos, but it's really bad habit of mine. It's not because I really see it that way, it's just a habit. Anyways, but I'm gonna, you're a person. You're a person is what I mean if I accidentally say he, or if I even say she. Not that the energies can't be male or female, but you'll see when it comes down to it, it'll make sense. If I don't read your story, no harm done. Go ahead and go somewhere else. There's lots of great readers. I could say go check some of your other placements. You might be working in those energies, but for the most part, this is a reading that's for anyone who identifies with the Virgo energy. If you are a cross watcher, then the roles might be reversed. And I think that's it. Yeah, if you could hit like, that would be great. If you don't like it, totally understand. I am new though, so I'm hoping you guys will give me a break for the next 6 months or so, because the more I do this, the better I'll get at it, and the more I can help everyone, if that makes sense. Okay, here we go. Virgo. Just so you know, I tend to read for, my readings are directed at people in relationship quandaries, and where there's lack of communication or something confusing, or you just want to have some insight into what's going on so you can try to work on how to handle a situation. And while I can't read for every Virgo around the world who has that problem, I can say that I tend to be drawn towards the readings for people that need to hear it the most. Okay, with that in mind, let me pull some cards. And here we go. The way it's facing you is the direction. So like the first card is upright for you. The second card I pulled is upside down or reversed. So just so you know how I'm reading it, I will read the card upside down because I like the way this works out. And I think for my next round of videos, I may just focus more on the table so you can see the cards better. Also, I tend to like the smaller cards because they are easier to handle, and I have trigger thumb, so the shuffling I pre-shuffle pretty much, so I don't have to do it on camera where, you know, I could get in a situation where I look weird trying to not hurt my it's this area, I don't know what you call it. Anyhow, about your reading, let's see what's going on here. So we have the Knight of Swords. Wow, he is a fast-moving, swift guy flying through the air, and he's going nowhere fast. He's definitely not going towards this, and I am interested. I guess he might be trying to dive into something, but he's not really sure where he's going with something right now. He wants to communicate, but he can't right now. Your person. Okay. Your person wants to communicate, but can't at this time. I'm not quite sure why yet. I mean, I kind of have some feelings, but let's see. Oh, okay. So your person has to sneak towards you. I don't know if there's something, if he has or your person has another relationship, or they're hiding something, but let's see. Let's keep going. Now, this page has got a youthful energy, but all this page is offering is something fishy. And your person is not quite sure that this fishy thing that they want to give you is something they actually should give you, because it seems like your person doesn't want or isn't ready to give what they know you deserve. They're afraid of being alone, so they want to offer something, but they can't because they know. They realize that they need to come at this with passion and a lot of youthful energy. That much they can offer. They're afraid that relationships could take away their identity. But they're not sure about it. They're concerned that could happen. And they're not moving forward. They're not ready to give up themselves for a relationship. This homecoming isn't happening. So basically, they have an unhappy home. I think your person has someone else in their life. There's a third party, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that. But I definitely see some energies here that seem a little... and they're wondering if they should bring their baggage over to you. This isn't looking very good, but there's a reason that you love this person or that you care. It might be that you're gonna need to understand this person as a friend and what they're dealing with, but they have passion for you, so friendship could be a little tricky. I think they know that if they get close to you, that they're going to end up losing themselves to you on some level. And it will destabilize what they already have going with someone else. And they've got baggage they don't want to bring to this. They're not ready to get involved, but they are very attracted to you and they do want to communicate. It's just a very confusing situation. You know, I get this strange feeling that even though we're reading for your person, Virgo, I get a sense that you've got something going on too. You both, I feel like both of you want to come together, but you'd have to leave some things behind, and it is just a messy situation. All right. You know what? I am going to, in these types of situations where I know that you don't feel this way unless there's something important here. There's an important connection, and it needs some wisdom to move forward in whatever direction you need to. Now, sometimes no contact, but you know, for the most part, my readings are not about the no contact situation. Not about the no contact situations. Okay, so let's see. I want to put an extra row down here. Huh. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, this certainly changes things. I add an extra line when I want to see a little further down after some things have happened. This relationship is wish fulfillment, and it's going to work out very well. But you both won't be able to have it all. But you will have each other, and it will be it will be an excellent choice, but there's going to be some sacrifices. Oh, I forgot. You know what? Let's look at the bottom of the deck for both. These are both upside down for you. I think this is pretty self-explanatory. Avoidance of despair and avoidance of a tower moment. But it looks to me like in order to get here, you've got some situation. All right, let's look at what the Spirit's advice is. I like to use the Wisdom of the Avalon deck. It's my first Oracle deck. It was gifted to me. And I am going to get my glasses. I don't have my glasses right now. Okay, well, let me grab a different set of glasses then in a second. And see if I can read without. There we go. You have the Fire Fairy. You know, I really like this one. I've read this card before. It's very interesting. Let me get the booklet so that that is number 10. It's a beautiful card, right? I really love this deck. You know, and I've done a full moon blessing over this deck several times, so it's really been my go-to. Okay, wait, no, that's not. It's 30. Okay. Why did I say 10? I don't know, look at 10 just to see why my mind went there. Okay. This is the voice of happy optimism, showing you signs, signals, and omens that support your dreams. So these things are issues you have to deal with, but the signs and the omens are going to lead you to this place. Not, like I said, without sacrifice here. When the fire fairy appears in your path, she gives a gift, a magical sense of energy to help you get through. And it serves the greater good. She signals positive outcomes for your efforts. So, positive outcomes. Also, the fire fairy brings you illumination. When you're in the dark about something, the fire fairy lends you her light so that your path will be filled with illumination. And that's what we're here for. We wanted illumination on the situation. All right. I definitely like that. Now, let's see what the angels have to say, too. I pull 3 cards for them. Let's see what the angels want to tell us. Angels want to say what? Let's see. Getting to know each other. Interesting. Release your... How did I know that? This is both of you. I see that. Okay. So you two are definitely quite a pair. You've got to leave people behind to be together. But I think it is for even their highest and greatest good, the people that you shouldn't be with, they're better off, you know. It may be messy though, so I'm not going to say, you know, especially if there's kids involved or, you know, something like that. It's just, you know. So, but wow, you know, you guys are soulmates, so you've got to find your way towards each other. But I do see that this, you have a connection that you can't help but feel. You're in the calling in your soulmate, but I don't think you truly know each other quite yet. But in going through this together, you're gonna create one hell of a friendship on top of this amazing relationship that you can get to if you can get past these little well, they're not so little, they're some issues that you're going to have to face to get to the other side, and that's, you know, that's life. And if you want that, you're just going to have to work on it. Let's see what your person would want to say to you, if you know, in terms of like, or maybe if they didn't want to say, maybe it's a thought in their mind that you should know. Sometimes it's something, an admission. Sometimes it's, you know, you just didn't realize that they thought this about you, something good. There's a lot of different possibilities. This is a deck that I created myself, and I felt like these were the types of thoughts that someone can have regarding relationships that are having a hard time with communication, what's going on underneath. So let's see. Our connection still affects me. So this connection, I guess if you're soulmates, you may have known each other for a while, but not in the sense of really getting to know each other. Perhaps you've had this connection for a long time, but you've never acted on it. But your situation with your partner or whoever you're dealing with, your karmic, whatever the case may be, is finally getting to a point where it's time to look at this connection and do something about it. All right. And I always like when the readers use the letters, because I've noticed that they always seem to have, they seem to be an acronym for some sentence that I need to know about. So I'm just going to pick 6 dice. Yep, there's 6 of them here. and roll them and see if you get any messages. And you can change letters that sound like a word could also be a whole word. So it could be why. Why? So maybe the sentence starts with why. Why love? Oh, there's two E's. Well, anyways, there are so many ways that this could be something, a sentence. Oops. Why end good love? Anyways, you can see, maybe that means something to you. I don't know. You can move the letters around, and sometimes it comes to you when you see it that way. Or maybe it's not the word why. Maybe it's there you go. I hope I helped. I hope that gave you something to think about. I don't quite have a message this time, which is interesting. That's a first for me. I mean, I have the general one that I came up with a minute ago, but I think there's more to it. Maybe you know, because I am just a Venus in Virgo. And I will leave you with that. I hope you have a wonderful week. Thank you.